What is up, guys? Welcome back to GTA Online. And well, as y'all know, it is Thursday, which means the time trials have been reset. And for the vehicle time trial, we have the Sawmill, so definitely don't worry. Down Chiliad will be coming up within the next few weeks, I would definitely think. So I would recommend being ready for that one. I do know everybody hates it. Luckily, though, guys, Sawmill's actually going to be insanely easy. It's also a really fun time trial to do. So for the vehicle on this one, I actually decided to use the LM87. This car really is becoming one of my favorite vehicles to use on time trials. Not only does it handle almost perfectly, it's also going to do around 130 miles per hour, so it's actually pretty fast, at least in terms of GTA logic. But when it comes to the route on the Sawmill though, guys, this one's not going to be insanely difficult. The biggest thing is having a fast enough vehicle that can get you at least to the other side of the road over here. Now, I'm sure a lot of people are most likely going to use a motorcycle because the Hakacho can do this one easily, and I would say the Power Surge can most likely do this as well, but I did want to use a car, so the most difficult part about this though, guys, is actually going through the fence here and then getting on top of the railroad tracks pretty close by. Now, one thing I did notice, for some odd reason, the train comes by insanely often, so I would recommend being careful. If the train is right here, you're most likely going to have a pretty bad run, but once you guys do actually get on the railroad tracks though, all you then have to do is follow this all the way to the road. Now the main reason why I really do love the LM87 is because the tires are so big, you can actually ride on the actual railroad tracks insanely fast. And one thing I did notice is because of the bigger tires on the LM87, you guys can actually find yourself balancing on the railroad tracks a lot easier. I was actually managing to hit around 120 miles per hour on this. I would probably say it is going to be much faster than many of the bikes, but if you guys were to use one of the bikes and you don't have this car though, the Hakacho can easily get this one done, but my goodness, the LM87 did insanely well on the railroad tracks, which probably makes no sense, but you will then want to jump onto the road right over here by this bridge. Now do keep in mind though, there's also going to be some rocks and or some bushes that seem to be insanely hard to hit. What I mean by that is if you guys do run into them, you're most likely going to be stopped dead in your tracks, and I was noticing definitely watch out for the bushes. They're not going to be the same as they are in the Crew 2, but once you guys get on the road, all you will then have to do is basically follow the waypoint all the way there. Now, one thing I was noticing with the LM87 is, my goodness, I was hitting like 140, and I did actually have a pretty bad run. I actually crashed like one or two times, and I still managed to beat this with around like 5 to 6 seconds to spare, so at least you guys don't have to be perfect on this one. I also did use a car, which I would say a lot of players are most likely going to use a motorcycle. I really do like mixing up these time trials though and running the cars, but if you guys have any questions at all, let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more insight. And then for today's RC Bandito time trial, we have the construction site 1.